What if 10 simple sentences could steady a nation, shape history, and still guide every heartbeat today? On a windswept mountain God spoke, and freedom found its framework. Stay with me for 5 minutes and rediscover the power of the 10 Commandments. These ancient words aren't just relics, they're a blueprint for a just, compassionate society, still vital in our noisy, distracted world. You shall have no other gods before me. This isn't about blind obedience, it's about anchoring our lives to the ultimate source of truth and love. In a world full of shifting priorities, success, wealth, approval, this commandment calls us to find our true north. When our highest allegiance is to the divine, everything else falls into place. It's a call to center our lives on what truly matters. You shall not make for yourself a carved image. This commandment challenges us not to shrink the infinite into something we control. True faith isn't about images or symbols, it's about connecting with a reality beyond what we can see. In a world obsessed with appearances, it's a radical call to seek the mystery beyond the visible. You shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain. It's not just about words, it's about living with integrity, so our actions honor the name we claim. Faith isn't just what we say, it's who we are. Remember the Sabbath day, to keep it holy. In a world that demands more and faster, Sabbath is a revolutionary pause. It's a reminder that our worth isn't tied to productivity and that rest is sacred. This pause restores us, body, mind, and spirit. By honoring rest, we reclaim our humanity. Honor your father and your mother. The family is the bedrock of society. Honoring parents connects us to our roots and legacy. It's not about perfection, but gratitude and respect for those who came before us. Honor at home builds a culture of respect that strengthens communities. You shall not murder. This commandment is the foundation of any just society. Every life is sacred. It challenges us to confront hatred and protect life in all its forms. We're called to be guardians of the divine spark in every person. You shall not commit adultery. This law protects the sacred bond of marriage, trust, faithfulness, and commitment. In a world of disposable relationships, it calls us to radical loyalty. The deepest connections are built on unwavering faithfulness. You shall not steal. More than property, this commandment is about respecting the work and dignity of others. It calls us to honesty and fairness in all things. Be a giver, not a taker. You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. Truth is the foundation of trust and justice. This law calls us to be people whose word is their bond. In an age of deception, being a truth teller is a radical act of integrity. You shall not covet. This commandment goes to the heart. Envy poisons, gratitude heals. Coveting drives so much brokenness. Gratitude brings peace. True contentment isn't about getting more, but being thankful for what we have. It's an invitation to inner peace. 10 sentences. 10 principles for a life of freedom and integrity. They begin with our relationship to God, then move to our relationships with each other. A complete framework for a meaningful life. These aren't burdens, they're liberating truths, as relevant now as ever. Mount Sinai still echoes, live free by living true. Which commandment speaks to you? Write it down, practice it for a week, watch how ancient wisdom transforms modern life. If this stirred your soul, like, subscribe and share. Which commandment are you choosing to renew today?